The night's darkness had swallowed the streets in silence. Among the houses with their lights off, a dim light shone from one window. This was the large, old summer house where Asya and Eylül stayed while their parents were on vacation. At first, they were excited to be home alone, but as the night went on, that feeling turned into unease. Raindrops hit the windows as the TV cast a soft glow in the room. Asya lay on the couch, distracted by her phone. Eylül was in the kitchen, making tea. Outside, the wind howled and the old house creaked with the storm. "Asya, isn't this house a bit creepy?" Eylül asked. Asya shrugged it off. "Don't worry, our parents will be back in the morning." But Eylül wasn't at ease. The shadows in the kitchen's dark corners gave her an unsettling feeling. To break the silence, she approached Asya. Suddenly, Asiya's phone vibrated. Her face tightened. "Who is it?" Eylül asked. "Emir," Asya replied, gritting her teeth. Emir was Asya's ex-boyfriend, who she had broken up with a few months ago. He had been sending her threatening messages. Though Asya pretended not to care, each new message deepened her fear. This one was short and terrifying. "I know you're alone. I'm nearby." Asya's hands started trembling. This message was the most threatening yet. Eylül saw the fear on Asya's face and grabbed the phone to read the message. "What are we going to do? Do you think he'll actually come?" Asya whispered, panicked. Eylül tried to sound brave. "Don't worry, he's just trying to scare you. Let's lock the doors and call the police." But deep down, she was scared too. The silence in the house now felt threatening, as if someone or something was watching them. They quickly checked all the doors and windows. Everything was locked. Just then, they heard a noise outside. Both froze. Eylül peeked out the window but couldn't see anything in the dark. Then, she noticed a shadow moving in the bushes. "Asya, is that him?" Eylül whispered, terrified. The girls quickly shut the curtains, but it didn't make them feel safer. Their hearts were pounding in the stillness of the house. The phone vibrated again. This time, it was a photo from right outside the door, showing the doormat. "I'm here," it said. "Eylül, this is real. He's here," Asya shouted. Eylül, panicking, tried to call the police, but the phone had lost signal. "No, no, no," she whispered desperately. Silence fell for a moment. Then, there was a loud bang on the door. The girls stood frozen, their hearts racing as the door was struck again and again. The door was being forced open. They were alone and defenseless. "We have to do something," Asya shouted. Just then, the lock broke and the door slowly creaked open. Shadows slipped inside. Emir's dark figure appeared, his eyes burning with rage. He held a knife. "Run, Eylül!" Asya screamed, but no matter how fast they ran, they were trapped in the narrow hallways of the old house. Emir was right behind them, step by step. When they reached the end of the hallway, Emir caught Eylül. She screamed, but no one could hear. Asya closed her eyes in terror as Eylül's screams echoed through the house. She knew her own end was near. That night, no one made it out of the house alive. In the stillness and the howling storm, 2 young lives were extinguished. By morning, their parents returned to a blood-soaked tragedy, finding the lifeless bodies of their daughters.